Many people who are in control of the music industry, those who call themselves Jews, but who lie, who are the synagogue of Satan. Now, I'm not going to go all into that right now. That's for another video, right? But I'm just going to say that people who go to the gatekeepers, who want to be famous so much, so bad, their whole dream in their life, to be rich, to be famous, and have it all, who are willing to compromise and agree with things and do things that go against God. So essentially, that leads them to a road to hell. That's what I mean by selling their soul.
Drop bombs like Iron Dome in Lebanon. Saliva turn to holy water. Spit transform Decepticons. My lexicon on a higher echelon. Branded like a favicon. My goer run a marathon. Charisma like a Farrakhan.
Yo, what's good? This is your boy G4G, aka Glory for short. Rap Better University here. What is Rap Better University? Rap Better University teaches you how to rap better fast. Take you from wherever you are to a higher level technically of rapping in the fastest way possible. We also help you learn to rap better, stay independent, beat the industry, and keep your soul. That last one is the most important part, to keep your soul. Now, what do I mean by that? Can you sell your soul? No, you can't really sell your soul. Why? Because your soul is not yours to sell. It belongs to God, and He's the one who decides where it goes, right? But we say sell your soul because you guys really get what I say when I say sell your soul. You understand what I mean? A lot of people in the music industry, they do believe that they can sell their soul. A lot of people have so-called sold their soul. What does that mean? That means they compromise. That means that they were willing to do certain things that would compromise their salvation, or maybe they never even had salvation in the first place, but a sure guarantee that they won't have salvation by the agreements that they come with the people, the gatekeepers, those who are in control of the music industry. Many people who are in control of the music industry, those who call themselves Jews, but who lie, who are the synagogue of Satan. Now, I'm not going to go all into that right now. That's for another video, right? But I'm just going to say that people who go to the gatekeepers, who want to be famous so much, so bad, their whole dream in their life, to be rich, to be famous, and have it all, who are willing to compromise and agree with things and do things that go against God. So essentially, that leads them to a road to hell. That's what I mean by selling their soul. Now, can they technically actually sell the soul and it's irrevocable? No. Why? Because God is the one who owns your soul. He determines where you go when you die. But nevertheless, people, they want to be rich, they want to be famous, so they sign up, they agree to do certain things, certain wicked things, and they lead people astray because Satan has determined. Look, Satan is crafty, and even if you don't believe in him, you're like, oh, what are you talking to me about Satan for? What are you talking to me about hell? You don't have to believe in Satan. He believes in you. You don't have to believe in hell, but it's hot and it's ready and it's ever expanding. Many of these popular artists, whether it's a rapper, whether it's a singer, whether it's an entertainer, who are living this lifestyle, this culture that is being pushed upon us, when they die, they go to hell. These rap stars, when they die on the streets, get robbed or whatever, those who live a life, those who profess a certain life, those who make music that glorifies sin, like, they go to hell. Guaranteed, right? So RBU is to teach you how to rap better technically. So rap better as far as lyrics, as far as skills, freestyle, breath control, delivery, cadence, you know what I'm saying? Lyric, wordsmith, all that stuff, you know what I'm saying? How to record all that. Like I'm going to teach you guys all of that stuff, but it's bigger than that. But to rap better as far as be part of the solution and not part of the problem. What's the problem? The problem is secular hip-hop music nowadays is satanic to the core. It's demonic. All it is murder, kill music. Murder, kill. I got this gun, I got this time, I got this. My cannon is this big and my gun is this big. I got the shotgun, I got the Draco, I got the extendo, I got the switch. I'ma shoot you, your mama, put you on shirt. And we wondering why while people in the hoods is killing each other. Like, you listening to murder, kill music. What do you think? Number one rule in hip hop is music is spiritual. Music is spiritual. It is more than just tunes. It's more than just beats and drums. It's more than just lyrics. It is spiritual. This is the very reason why you can hear a song that you didn't hear in I don't know how many years and be able to go back and be like, I was here, I was wearing this outfit, I was wearing these kicks, I was with this chick, we were doing this one thing, because the music ties you, because the music that resonates with you is spiritual. And all music is mood music, right? So Saul, anyway, was a king that was set up by God because the people wanted him. Anyway, long story short, he used to have demons torment him, and David used to play musical instruments to drive those demons out. So if you can play musical instruments to drive a demon out, you can play music to drive a demon in. And this is what's happening. This is what's been happening. Satan, right? He was created with musical instruments in his body, and they say he's the anointed cherub that covers, right? So many people say that he was a minister over, you know what I'm saying, like the music in heaven. There's no scripture that specifically says that, but the scripture does say he was the anointed cherub that covers. It does say that his body was made with musical instruments. So we know 100% for a fact that whatever he was created for, music was a huge role. So what do you think he is good at? What do you think his level of expertise is? I'll say this 100%. I'll say this. Music is probably the biggest, if not the biggest, one of the biggest or the second biggest weapon that Satan is using to possess, to oppress people right now. There are children, right? I know a couple of people who are school teachers. There are children that come to class with demonic oppression. Demons all over them. And their behavior, the way they are, and they get it because of their parents. And you wonder why a kid is behaving and acting and wilding out the way they are, but then their parents come to school and the parents pull up, smoking weed, whatever, kid get out the cars, a cloud of smoke, right, high, bumping murder, I shot this dude down. Like music, like I said, it is spiritual, right? Satan knows this, you know what I'm saying? And this is what he utilized. Anyway, I'm on a tangent. Chill. Let me chill, right? I'm on a tangent. So we want you to journey with us. You know what I'm saying? My name is G4G. I stand for Glory for short. Why should you listen to me? I've been rapping for over 40 years. That's 4 decades plus. I started rapping when Beat Street came out. Most of y'all don't even know what Beat Street is. I mean, go look it up. Go Google Beat Street. You know, when Cool Mo D was in the Santa Claus hat talking about some
ho, ho, ho. Open up your door. I'm Santa Claus, and guess what, y'all? I got something to show.
I was like, mama, yo, that's dope, mom. What's that? She was like, that's rapping. I said, rapping? She was like, yeah, son, that's rapping. Like you rap a Christmas gift. I remember there's that conversation. Ever since then, I was like, I'm gonna be a rap, right? You know what I'm saying? So I started rapping ever since then, and your boy had a knack for it. You know, been doing it for over 40 years. So why should you listen to me? I've got 40 plus years in the game, rapping, shows, critiquing, learning skills. I started writing in the past, and I graduated to a point where I wasn't writing anything. Before it was cool to not write anything down, I was not writing anything down. You know what I'm saying? Then I found out, oh, it was cool. And then as I got older, I'm like, man, I ain't got time for this. Then I started writing stuff back down again because I had a lot of stuff to do. So I can just sit there and just repetitively go. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what God gifted me in the arts, you know what I'm saying, rapping. So I write, you know what I'm saying, as well. I can write R&B, I can write songs, I write films, screenplays, anyway. But as far as R&B, as far as rap is concerned, right, that's why I have a lot to give, a lot to bring to the table, is 40 years of experience, right? So I have a clothing company, right? 838 Apparel, shameless promotion, 838apparel.com, check me out. I started this clothing company probably like 2018, right? So I've been doing it for some years now, right? There's a lot that I had to learn the hard way in order, you know what I'm saying, to get to the point where I was really making some money off of the clothing company. Now, through that process, you know, I wasted a lot of time, but it was a learning experience. But had somebody came along who had a clothing company that I knew, you know what I'm saying, that was successful at it, and it was like, hey, when I first started, You want me to show you, you know what I'm saying, how to make money in the clothing industry? You want me to show you how to grow your brand, you know what I'm saying, so you don't waste time and you don't waste some money and you can get to making money in the least amount of time possible? I would have been like, yeah, show me, you know what I'm saying? Even if you'd be like, man, it's gonna call okay, you know what I'm saying, if I have it, I'm gonna give it to you. Why? Because you've been through it already. You've been in the game for a long time. You know the mistakes that I'm about to make enough to teach me not to make those mistakes, enough to teach me not to have to wait to take longer to get to the point where I'm successful, right? So anybody, if you in your right mind, would sign up for that. It goes with anything, real estate or whatever. If I want to get into real estate investing, but I have a mentor over here who's been doing it for 40 years, you know what I'm saying, who's like, yo, I can show you the ropes and show you the games, and he's successful at it or whatever, what am I gonna do? Am I gonna be like, nah, I'm straight, you know what I'm saying, and I take all my time to learn the ins and outs, lose money here or there, or am I gonna go to somebody who's been in the game, you know what I'm saying, for 40 years, you know what I'm saying, to teach me how to get from point A to point B in the shortest time possible? I'm gonna go with the person who knows what they're doing, you know what I'm saying? So I just say that to say humbly that I've been in the game for 40 years, you know what I'm saying? I've been rapping for over 40 years. I sleep, eat, breathe, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is the talent that God's giving me, but this is also a skill that I've honed over 40 years, right? So I got a lot of knowledge to bring to the table, but I want to bring it in such a way where I teach you how to be a better rapper so you won't be part of the problem. There's a lot of satanic music, because I can't call it anything else, out there where we are teaching each other, not even teaching each other. There's a lot of satanic music out there where we are ingraining into each other how to kill each other, how to murder, how to rob, how to do drugs, how to have sex, all the sinful things, right? And we don't really understand that. How did we arrive here? I got a hoodie, right, from 838 Apparel, and I know y'all, it's not a shameless promotion for the hoodie. It's not even on my site yet. But in the back of the hoodie, it says, who has bewitched you, bro, to believe that another brother is your enemy? And it's the truth. We've been bewitched. Like, think about it. Have you ever just thought to think about how did we get to a point where almost every song we make as artists, or almost every song we listen to, you know what I'm saying, as people who consume hip hop music, is talking about killing and murdering each other, right? Even if you go to white suburbia and you talk to a 10-year-old, 11-year-old kid, and you're like, what do you want to do? He's into rap, he wants to rap. Oh, you want to rap? Yeah, I want to rap. Okay, spit some bars, let me hear something. I guarantee you, if he starts rapping or whatever, he gonna mention something about some gun. A gun, they got the gun with that. I promise you he is. We go to look at the battle contest, right? You know what I'm saying, or whatever, the rap battles or whatever, and they do it without the music now, which is, you know, I guess whatever. Nevertheless, I promise you, back and forth, I promise you, I bet money on it. You know, almost every rap battle, you know what I'm saying, you listen to, they gonna be talking about how they gonna kill the other person, how they gonna shoot the other person, how they gonna pull the pistol out, how their guns is bigger than the other person, how it's just violent. But how did we get here? We didn't get here on our own. It started with the gatekeepers, with the music industries, the music execs, and the record labels. Because when we first created the music, right, we were just talking about our life and what we see, and really it was about wanting to get out. It was like an expression of ourselves, of what we're going through. It wasn't the agenda that we have right now, and we were given the agenda. We were given the agenda by the record keepers, who would sign artists and force them to make a certain type of music. And we've been doing that so much because the devil figured out a long time ago that if he wants to control a large mass of people, that he does not have to individually control them, even though he has enough demons to do that. All he has to do is go find an idol, or all he has to do is go to the gatekeepers who are responsible for making the stars and influence them. And that way, when they get the stars, because the stars want to be famous so much, they say, okay, if you want to be famous, you got to sign, you got to be down with this program. Do your hair like this, wear this type of clothing. For the women, take the clothing off, make the lyrics go towards this, rap more about this, rap more about that. It's been exposed already. And we've been doing it so much, now we're on self-destruct. What do I mean? There's a lot of independent artists now who are not signed to record labels, who are putting out music. But guess what? the music execs and the music labels don't have to tell us anymore. You know what I'm saying? Well, we want you to rap about street. We want you to be more violent. Because we're on self-destruct. Because they have created a culture of hip hop that is violent, that's the norm now. So now you don't have to tell us that. I could be an independent rap artist. I'm in my basement. I'm in the closet. You know what I'm saying? Making music. And ain't nobody telling me nothing, but I'm still rapping about murder, kill. Right? We've been demonized, oppressed, possessed, you know what I'm saying, by the evil one, right? And I'm trying to teach you guys how to break out of that. So if you want to learn how to be a better rapper, if you want to just follow along, if you want to hear, and I'll be exposed on a lot of things in the music industry. I was a secular rapper, you know what I'm saying, for a while. I stopped when God really showed me how demonic it was. Like, I knew it was bad as far as the cursing, blah, 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 blah. But when he showed me how satanic, and I mean that literally, the music industry is, I stopped rapping. I'm like, I don't want to do it. You know what I'm saying? And God was calling me back. You know what I'm saying? I'll tell my story another time. But I'm like, yo, I don't want to do Christian rap. Christian rap is corny. And then I heard some brothers that were spitting. I'm like, maybe I can do this. You know what I'm saying? But I stopped because the music industry is specifically satanic. And I'm not just throwing that word around. I mean, the gatekeepers worship Satan in one form or another. They worship false gods, right? When you see the documentaries and you see about, you know, the trials with Puff and about Usher and all these other things, like, everything's being exposed. Like, we've been talking about this stuff for years. You know what I'm saying? John Todd was one of the first ones to break it back in the 70s. Satan's been using music, but there's no genre of music like hip hop that is deadly and as wicked and as violent as hip hop is. And Satan is using that to demonize the masses of people on a high scale. So I just want to teach about that, educate you guys. I'm gonna be exposing a bunch of stuff, breaking a lot of stuff down, as well as teaching you guys different crafts or whatever, helping those artists, recording tips, all of that stuff. So follow me, stay tuned. Rap Better University. I'm your boy Glory. I'll holler at you later. Peace.
Drop bombs like Iron Dome in Lebanon. Saliva turn to holy water. Spit transform Decepticons. My lexicon on a higher echelon. Blended like a Favicon. My goer run a marathon. Charisma like a Farragon.